Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. If you're so inclined and you get just a second, please reach down there and hit that subscribe button. If you'll hit that bell notification icon, it'll notify you when I release new videos, when I go live on Friday nights, when I basically do anything on YouTube. So it'll keep you posted and it'll allegedly help my video get seen by more people. But that's enough of that. Let's talk about these two killer little knives. As you guys may or may not know, if you follow the channel for any length of time, I fell into a rabbit hole looking for the perfect EDC fixed blade. I wasn't sure if a fixed blade would be something I'd use. I had an SE3 and I had a bigger Boker. I had a lion steel, some camp knives, what I'd call them, but I didn't have an EDC fixed blade outside of my Artisan Sea Snake, which I love, but was a little bit on the larger side for the carry on the EDC when I was going to have it as a secondary carry to kind of complement my primary carry, right? So as I'm looking for knives, kind of fantasizing about a chickadee, because that's where I got the initial bug, thanks Lefty, I found these little knives, and I started out with just one, with this one here and the little carry kit, because these knives, these MKM knives, are the Mikro, the Mikro 1 and the Mikro 2 are little small knives that come from Montiago, like this right here. So you get this really nice leather sheath, which serves as a pocket dropper. You can put some lanyard around it and wear it as a neck knife. It's got this really cool magnetic carry loop that allows you, let's say this was my pocket, bad representation, drop it in my pocket, pop that on there, and it retains the knife, right? So that's one way to carry it. When I carry it with this standard little leather slip, sheath thingy, whatever you want to call it, I usually just drop it in my pocket. But MKM also sells these little carry kits, these little Kydex carry kits for about 35 bucks. I know it sounds like a lot of cash, but you get a perfectly fit Kydex sheath, you get 2 leather straps, you get a branded ulti clip in case you want to clip it to your pocket, and you also get a long piece of leather if you want to wear it as a neck knife, right? So yeah, it's a little pricey, but MKM gives you the option. So I actually got this for both of the knives because most of the time, this knife's small enough to carry scout style on my belt, right by my appendix, and I don't even know it's there. This little Mikro 2 is its little sheep's foot brother. So they're both exactly the same size, exactly the same style. They're both green micarta. They're both perfectly balanced. So one thing about these knives, guys, is they're Jesper Voxnaes designs. So the ergonomics, as you might or might not know, as these are just sitting on my 2 fingers, are awesome. The jimping, the way that it's integrated into this full tang M390 handle, is, to say the very least, impressive. As is the green micarta inlays, which you can take this out with a T8, and you can have just a skeletonized version, and they also sell this in a skeletonized version. But the balance on this thing is amazing, and the jimping fits right in the palm of your hand, and for the drop point, the jimping is just perfect. I mean, to lock your hand in, for opening boxes, for getting at different materials that you might have to get into, pinch grip. It's just a great little knife. The sheep's foot has the jimping placed a little bit further forward, right? So this guy gets up on that blade so you can really do some chops, utility cuts. Again, whatever you need to do on your EDC. Saying on your EDC like I know something, right? No, but they're just great little EDC knives because they're so small, guys. So what I found when I carry these is, just like my other small fixed blades, I reach for them to make my normal cuts more often than I reach for my fixed blade, or for my folder, right? Like today, I'm carrying my little gom, and in my other pocket, I'm carrying a chickadee. So when I make cuts during the day, and today I only cut a couple of things, I played with my gom a good bit, but I cut with my chickadee. Just the way it works out. I found, for me at least, in my carry. But yeah, these little guys, they're M390. You've got a Stonewashed blade. On this side, it gives you the blade steel, M390, MKM, Maniago knife makers. And then you've got Vox, and you've got, I don't know what that says, but it says something there. And this one is the same. Let's see if I can read it. I think it might say Micarta, but I don't know why I would need it to tell me it was Micarta. Because they make it in carbon fiber. They make this knife in a naked version. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little titanium ring around the hole. So it's kind of nice. You know, it's kind of a gentleman's knife. And this Kydex sheath on these carry kits, guys, is really impressive. And again, I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, you buy, I want to say these are on sale now for under $100, which is a lot of money, but it does come with this pocket dropper, which is more than ample for concealing or carrying the knife. I just chose to buy the Kydex and was very stoked that they offered it, because again, for me to carry it on my belt gives me room in my left pocket, deep for a slip joint. Carry 3 knives. It's crazy, I know, but it's enjoyable, right? And these little guys have been nothing short of impressive. So let's get an idea, before I get you some measurements, of how big these guys are. And I can tell you off the get-go, they're not very. So that is the bug out. That is the Civivi Baby Banter, and you can tell the Civivi Baby Banter and the bug out, of course, are much bigger than it. Then the Voxes, the little Micros, there's a little bug out, Baby Bug Out, Baby Banter, Micro 1, Micro 2. So let's take a look at them next to couple of fixed blades that you guys might know the size of. This is the Bradford Guardian 3. This is my Boker Barlow, another great knife. They're smaller than both of those. And then what I was carrying today, since I happen to have it in my pocket, we will look at the Jacob Creates Chickadee. Is going to be a good bit bigger than the MKMs. So that brings us to the ruler. So we've got the Ben Peterson Nafco titanium ruler with angle finder that I can't read because my eyes are too old. The blade on the little Naf is 2 inches. 2 inches. The cutting length is, cutting edge is 2 1/8. Wait a minute. We'll call it 2 inches. It's 2 inches. I don't know where I got my 1/8 from, guys. The handle to that choil is 2 1/2 inches to right here. That's 2 1/2 inches. The overall knife is going to come in at right at 4 1/2 inches. That is right under 4 1/2 inches. Over 4 1/4, between 4 1/4 and we'll say 4 1/2, right? And then while we're at it, I'll give you all some thicky. Blade thickness and the tang behind the spine is 0.16. I don't anticipate these being any different. 0.156, 0.16. And then the handle with the micarta is 0.4, which really helps fill out your grip there, guys. So that'll help you get an idea. If you get the skeletonized version, you're going from a 0.16 handle to, with the Micarta, the G10, you're at 0.42, 0.43. So you're right under half an inch. But it does give you a lot more gripability on those little knives. So in terms of small fixed blades and my quest for the perfect small fixed blade, there is no such thing as the perfect knife, as you guys know. But these little knives are among the top 2 out of all the small EDC fixed blades that I carry. I love them. They are great little knives. They get a lot of use. I've got some other favorites that I'll be bringing you guys. You know, they've all got kind of a special place for me, but for an everyday user, this little guy right here, even more so than the sheep's foot. I used to carry the sheep's foot a lot more. Now I carry the drop point a lot more, but I just keep it on my belt on the daily. It's just really a great little knife. Both of these knives are Javon approved. I think they're both fantastic. If you're into small fixed blades, if that's your jam, check out the MKM Mikro 1 and 2. I saw them on Kavisto, and have never bought anything from Kavisto, but I understand they used to be dropped. They're under $90, so they are available. Just use the Google, find the best price, the best one, if it's something you're interested in. Guys, hit the subscribe button if you don't mind, and the bell notification icon. Thank you for watching the video. Please go forward with love in your heart. Look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Choose debate before hate. I love you all. Peace.